Now, this is what happens. As you're walking, this phase over here, this pedal literally moves. Every year moves and moves and moves and moves until you get to the ages of 7 to 9. Alright? Now, you've entered the phase of 7 to 9 years old. Okay? As this pedal has moved. Move. Now you're 7 to 9 years of age. Okay? Now you've had 6, 8 years of these physical experiences of movements inside you in various degrees, within various situations, and it's constantly happening inside you. So now by the age of 7 to 9 years of age, you realize, or you have the point of, these experiences I'm having within me must be me because I'm having them all the time. So now we're calling this phase from 7 to 9 to 13 to 15 years of age the belief phase. Okay? Or wherein you're going through the cycle of belief. When you start believing that these experiences of energy that you're having inside you in various situations towards various people are actually you. Okay? But you're not yet living it as you. It's only now starting to integrate as a belief. Meaning that, let's say here, let's use an example of parents fighting, because that is the most common experience that exists within all families and children within this world at this moment. So during the age of 1 to 3, which is the cycle of recognizing, you saw your parents fighting. Now, as a child, you saw your parents fighting, and you suddenly had these experiences and these movements inside you with a specific vibration. Not understanding what it is, why it is. It's just these funny, bubbly movements inside your body. Now, you're 7 to 9 years of age. Your parents fight again. You have that same experience inside you. Now, you're more aware of yourself within what you're experiencing inside of you, because you've gone through the cycle of recognizing. You've now recognized, you're now conscious of the energy movements inside your body. You're now conscious of it during the ages of 7 to 9. And within that consciousness of that energy movements inside you that's happening, you start believing that it is actually you that's experiencing this energy. Okay? But understand that as a child, the energy that you're experiencing, the experiences you're having within you from childhood, is energetic imprints that was imprinted into your physical human body from your environment and from other beings. Alright? So, in essence, energy, as what you experience within you from childhood, is not you. It's not real. It's been imprinted from society, from environment, into you and as you. And in that imprint, you've manifested energy as threads within your human physical body. And those threads as imprints then attach to the back of the system manifestation. Alright? Meaning that they become more defined. In the beginning when you're born, the system manifestation exists as it does, as I drew on the previous page. Alright? But the energy is not defined. Meaning, one thread would be the energetic experience of fear. Okay? With its circular formation as fear equal to the energetic thread as fear that exists within your human physical body. However, as you grow older and come of age, let's say, for example, your parents fighting, okay? And as a child, now that fighting, your mother, for example, going into fear, okay? Now what happens is the moment the mother becomes the fear and starts fighting as that fear, what happens is that picture resonates and imprints on the fear thread that's manifested in your human physical body, and now that fear is defined, okay, or becomes defined. Because that memory of that experience is imprinted into that fear energetic thread that's existing in your human physical body, because that fear energetic thread is equal to the fear energy that your mother is existing as within their fighting that was occurring in that moment. Okay, so you go through the cycle of recognizing 1, 2, 3, which is where you're starting to recognize, hey, there's something moving in my body. It's like a vibrating experience. And it's really fascinating. And then from the ages of 7 to 9 to 13 to 15, you start believing that, hey, this must be me because I'm experiencing it. Now everything becomes more prominent because you're more conscious of this energy experience that's manifesting in you in various situations towards various people. Okay, now you walk, now this pedal is moving, and you get to the age of 13 to 15. Now from 13 to 15, you start acting out the belief that this energy that I'm experiencing within myself is me, as follows. So we're calling this the cycle of acting out the belief. Okay? So, recognizing the energy, becoming conscious of it, believing that that experiences of the energy is me because I'm experiencing it during this phase over here. Then at the age of 13 to 15, you start acting out the energetic experiences you're having within you as reactions. For example, your parents are fighting. And again, during the ages of 13 to 15, now your parents are fighting again. And you're observing them. Now you're having a reaction within you. Now this reaction is bolding. And this reaction is anger. You do not yet have the vocabulary for it, but you're experiencing anger. And you start lashing out, acting out that energy. From 1 to 9 years old, from 1 to before 13 to 15 years of age, the energy was simply still in the phase of discovery within yourself, recognizing and starting to believe that, hey, this is me, or it must be me. Then from 13 to 15 onward, up to the age of 17 to 18, you start acting out, living out this energy experiences within and as you. Now, during this cycle of acting out, you're exploring you as this energy. How does that work? As I've used just now in the example of your parents are fighting during the ages of 13 to 15 to 17 to 18, and now the anger starts building up and you start acting out in that anger. Beings do it in various ways. Drinking, becoming rebellious, shouting at the parents, swearing, various ways of expressing this energetic experience within themselves that they're having towards the constant, continuous fighting of their parents.